Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing the final cash stuffing of April. We have 851 euros. It's a lot of money. I'm not gonna count it, I just counted it off camera. I do not have the correct denominations because by the end of the month, I usually run out of the correct bills. So we're just gonna have to go ahead and change while we go, but I'm super excited and let's just begin. So we are starting with our black binder. This is my weekly spending. That's why these envelopes are empty. I emptied them out each week. So groceries is getting 40, which is 220s. Then dine out is getting 40 as well. So that's also 220s. And spending is getting 20. So that's that. Joint is getting 40. I'm gonna add 50 and take out a 20. 50 and take out a 10. So 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So 340 in joint. Actually, I might need some 20s. You know what? I'm gonna 20, 40, 60, 81. I'm just gonna exchange these 20s for 100 because I feel like I'll need these 20s when I'm stuffing. So I'm just gonna put them on the side, a little mini condensing, but 340 in joint. And then buffer is getting a 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. So I'll get this to 100 and then stop. So that's binder one done. We have now monthly spending, and gas is getting a 20. So you have 20, 40, 50, and 60 in gas. Then household isn't getting anything, but it has 100. Miscellaneous is getting a 50. So we have 50, 150, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 300. Yes, 300 in miscellaneous. And then rent is getting 80. So 50, 70, 80 in rent. And we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 90. So 290 in rent. And utilities is not getting anything, but it has some ones. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, no. So it has 5. We're now going to take these ones out. Otherwise, if it would have not ended in a 5 or 0, I would have taken that money out. Next up, let's actually do long-term sinking funds first, because these are less fun than long-term sinking, short-term sinking funds. So babies is getting a 5. We have 1,000, 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135. So 1,135. Then car is getting a 5. And we have 1,220, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 1,245. Pets isn't getting anything. Technology is getting a 20. So we have, let's see, 1,150, 70, 90, 110. No, 210, 220, 225, 230. So 1,230. And then weddings is getting a 5. So we have 1,120, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 in weddings. Okay, that's 3 binders down. Now we're moving on to short-term sinking funds. This is definitely much more fun. So beauty is getting a 20, and I'm adding that into nails. We have 20, 35 in nails now. Then clothing is getting a 25. And let's see. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 225 in clothing. Then health is getting 20. I'm adding that in miscellaneous. So we have 200, 300, 20, 35 in miscellaneous. Okay, let me open the blinds a little bit so it's lighter maybe. And then travel is getting a 75. That's 50, 25. However, my trip in April is over and I only spent 396 out of the 700 that I had allocated. So these 300, these 4 I will move to savings challenges, but these 300 I'm gonna roll over to my next trip. So I will have to wipe this down and keep this as a clean one. So I'm gonna put that on the side. July is fully funded for the trip that I'm taking. Then August is also fully funded. So now all of this is going into the trip for October, November. And let me put it all in order. And then let's go through it and count. So for October, November, we have 200, 400, 600, 700, 750, 800, 850, 900, 950, 970, 990, 1010, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 1050 in there. And the goal there is around 5,000. So we're 1/5 officially done. We still have time until October, but still you need to buy the tickets and everything beforehand. So it's better to have that money well in advance. So that's all for this binder. And now let's move on to our A5 binder, which is savings and others. So we're starting with celebrations. And let's take it out and let's see what we have. So Mother's Day is saved. Holidays is getting 10. And then we can see what we have saved for. So we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 15, and 110. So 110. So we have Mother's Day saved. We have Midsummer saved. And then Father's Day is 40. So we're 30 euros away to fully fund Father's Day. That's only in September. So we're good on that time-wise. Birthdays is getting a 20. And the next birthday I have on the list is mine and my sister's in 2 weeks. So that's nice. We have 200, 300, 350, 400, 420, 40, 60, 80, 90. So 490 in birthdays. Other has 100. Miscellaneous also has 100. And special, we're adding a 50 today. And special is basically all other occasions that have come up since I have started budgeting this year that I wasn't prepared for. So I just created a new tab and just write it here. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170. Perfect. So we already have saved for the bachelorette party and the wedding gift is 100. So in total 175. We're 5 years away to save for this one. And then the next one should be saving for is my parents' wedding anniversary, which is in December. But my anniversary is actually before that. So I should probably write down something for my anniversary. And that's in September. I don't know how much, like 150 as well, maybe. That's in September. So maybe August 10th is a good date. I'm not sure. So after the wedding gift, we're going to be saving for my anniversary. Perfect. That's for celebrations. Next up, Christmas. We have, let me actually take this out. I haven't taken it out in a while. So mom is fully funded. Dad is fully funded. Sister, we fully funded last week. So now we are moving on to friends and we're adding 40. We have 50, 70, 90, and the goal for friends is 300. So we're definitely going to be on that category for a while. But once again, it's only April, so we have time. Deposit is getting a 25. So let's see. We have 5,000, 6,000, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. So 6,275 in deposit. Then next up, emergency fund is getting a 20. And we have 5,000, 100, 50, 70, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20. So 5,220 in emergency fund. And that's all for this binder. Now on to our second to last binder, which is our subscriptions. So card is fully funded and paid for the year. So coffee, we are adding 20. Coffee prices have been going up, so I just want to stock up on pods. I want to do a bulk order, so they have a longer, date of expiration, so I can just order now with the current prices, not wait until they go more up and just store them in my storage. So that's a hack. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I get free shipping if I order for more than 39 euros. So I'm definitely due for another order. Crosswords isn't getting anything today. Duolingo also nothing. Phone is getting a 5. And we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Retirement / investing / stocks, whatever you want to call it, just for the future, is getting 45. So 20, 45. And we have now 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 75 in here. And then sports is getting a 5. We have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55 in sports. And then Spotify is fully funded and paid for the year, and the budget mom isn't getting anything. But I hope, I'm trying to open the blinds and let some sun in. I hope it's okay. And now we are moving on to savings challenges. This is the most exciting part. This is my sunshine binder. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 euros left from last week. So let's actually go through and see how much we're adding into savings. So we have 20, we have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 15, 110. 111, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 130, 131, 2, 3, and 4. So 134 in here. So maybe let's exchange some. Okay, no, it's fine. We'll work as is. So scratch off, we're adding 16 that we owe ourselves from last week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 10. So that's 16. Now let's go and scratch. If the camera is gonna move, I'm sorry, I'm gonna move you back. So let's do this one, the last one in this row. Whoop. So, whoop. That's 15. So 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can definitely do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. 15. And then let's scratch for next week. Let's do this one. 20 for next week. Perfect. Let me put it on the side. And I'm gonna write it on my little notepad here. For 20 euros for scratch off for next week. Perfect. Now let's go to bingo. So this is a challenge I created myself. So we only have 2 squares left. Bonus cash stuffing I actually did last week. So I can color that in, and that would lead for us to add a 5 to represent the square, and also to add an extra 10 to represent the bingo that I hit on this row. So basically, once we finished a savings goal, one of my savings goals for the year, I'm gonna color this in, and then we're gonna have the total bingo challenge finished. So that's nice. And now let's go to 2025. This entire card will sum up to 2,025 euros. So we start with the bigger numbers and then we move to smaller ones. So I think on the card, the biggest we have is 45. So let's do that first. 20, 30, 45. Let's do that one. It's here. And then let's see how much we actually have left to stuff. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, and 3. So we have 40 in here that we get to stuff and color in a 40. Here's a 40. And then these 3 ones I'll move on to next week for next week's challenges, because in this card we only have amounts that end with 5 or 0. So that was it for the savings challenges. That was also it for the cash stuffing video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. We have fun over here. I'll be back very soon with more videos, but in the meanwhile, I wish you a very wonderful day and I hope to see you next time. Bye!